And if you were in the same restaurant, you would just say, like, I just want to know more. Like, I'm not giving this any life.
1000%.
I'm just curious, and where is this coming from? And you would just, especially if it were true, which it is, you would want to know where this rumor were coming from. I mean, listen, and if I were Laura, I mean, I really wanted to get on the show, like everyone says, I would say to my husband, put your phone on, press your video, and I would walk right up to the table. Good evening, Rachel Fuda.
Well, I don't know.
Good evening, Melissa. And I would be very calm, and I'd be like, I just wanted to say hello. And then Joe Gorga would say, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
But you know what? Laura would have all that on video, and she could be like,
I agree.
Hey, social media. I just quietly walked up to this table. Who the hell is texting? And fuck all these people.
These people are, because they probably want to say, oh, have a good night. Have a good night. Have a good night.
Sorry, guys.
Go fuck off.
Video's going crazy. So if I were Laura, I'm just saying, if the argument is she wants to be on the show, I would tell my husband, roll. And I would just walk up. I'd be like, good evening, Rachel. Good evening, Melissa and Joe. And then Joe would be like, get the fuck. Melissa would be like, how dare you? And it would be them acting crazy.
That would have been
then
good.
I would say, hey, David, behind the velvet rope, and all the bloggers and all this and that. And and that video would have gone viral. So I mean, I agree with you. And by the way, because little PR bitch had a birthday party. You saw that?
Yes,
little
I
PR
did.
bitch. And so Margaret was there. All the people that, pay him are his friends. We had Margaret there. We had Jackie. We had Melissa. And his best friend in the world is this Nick, this hot guy that Melissa was in the backseat with. Made up. It 100%. It didn't 90. It 100% happened, in my opinion. And I know I'm right. And so people are like, it didn't happen. You're wrong, because why would he have both people there? Well, I mean,
he has to.
That's his best friend is Nick, and his other best friend is Melissa. Let me tell you something. Gun to the head, if someone came to him and said, which of these clients will you keep? He would let them all go for Melissa and Joe. It's not even like because Melissa's the highest. No, he loves Melissa and Joe.
Okay.
They're like the tightest
He loves
friends.
Melissa so much that he routed her out.
He ratted her out. Well, he's a little PR bitch. He couldn't help himself.
Okay.
He's a little gossip.
So now other gossip. So let's talk about the parties. So there was a number of parties. Danielle Cabral had one. Jen had her own. Margaret had her own. So I'm going to talk about
Margaret had hers of a ton, and Jennifer Aiden had one.
Right. So Jennifer. So what happened was this. Someone that I know bought 2 tickets to Cabral's party. Now,
because she was having like a fundraiser,
like a fundraiser type thing.
And I still think that wasn't last night. I think that was like a different night. Maybe. Well, Cabral was at home last night. She had a party at her house.
Okay, so maybe it was a different night.
I think it was a fundraiser for the season, but I don't think it was a premiere party. She sold tickets, Danielle Cabral, and she was going to have Teresa
and Dolores
as special guests. Yes.
Yeah. So supposedly this person bought the tickets, and she was going to invite Laura Jensen, and Laura was coming with a big check to donate, and Danielle is supposed to be Teresa Jen person, right? But she reached out to the person who bought the tickets and said, I'm sorry, Laura cannot come because it might make Margaret mad. So she did not. I believe that Danielle on this show is going to be playing all sides. She did say to someone pretty big that I know, I want everyone to like me. I want to be neutral. And I'm looking for all the fans to like me, not just the Teresa and the Jen fans. That was a direct quote.
I believe it, right?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it.
So Margaret's ex-best friend of 40 years, Laura, her friend bought 2 tickets, and she said, these are who I'm going to bring. Yeah, I just confirmed that thing you're talking about wasn't her premiere party. Her premiere party, she had at home with like the husband catered and all of this. But yes, so right, she sold tickets. It was for a benefit. Look, that's what they do right now. Listen, she's honey. She's been waiting for this for 32 years.
I know.
She's going to be Danielle Cabral in the public eye 24/7. Right. She was going to have Teresa and Dolores as special guests. We know Dolores will do anything for a charity.
Yeah,
Teresa, I
Dolores
guess,
is
was
great when it comes to charities.
right. So Teresa was feeling generous, right? So that, and the friend that bought the ticket said what? Oh, like, here are the names. It's me and my best
Yes.
friend Laura Jensen, and Danielle saw it and said you can't
No.
come because I'm.
No.
I mean, I don't know if I blame her for that because you're new. You know, you wanna, get it, be on everyone's good side.
I agree. I have no opinion on
The
it.
show is more
I really
important
don't.
to her than Laura Jensen.
Yeah,
I mean,
I have no
listen,
opinion on it.
imagine if someone bought, imagine if Kristen bought 3 tickets and said, here are the 2 names I'm bringing to
David and Kim.
we wouldn't be. You want to hear a story? I have friends that live in Westchester. First of all, I'm not doing a fucking fan event and buying a ticket to see any of these people.
No,
This is my job,
no.
okay?
Right.
I don't buy tickets to go see the fucking housewives.
No.
And yeah, maybe I did like 10 years ago. So what? It's
Different story.
It's like the girl who started as a fucking receptionist or
Yes.
boy who started as a receptionist in the company has been there 10 years and now they're the vice president. You think they're still the fucking receptionist?
No.
But what was I gonna say? My friends live in, so Teresa's been doing 800 things too. Not last night for a premiere party, a different night. She had an event, or maybe it was last night. I don't know, but she had an event in Westchester. My friends are calling me, oh, Teresa's selling tickets. She's going to be like right down the street. I'm like, first of all, I would never, honey, I split my time between New York and LA now, honey. I'm hanging out with
baby.
people way more famous than fucking Teresa Giudice. But
exactly.
That's not the point I'm trying to make. So my friends were like, Teresa's selling. It's right down the street. I was like, sweetie, first of all, you're not going. They're like, no, we're not going. But like, maybe if you came, and I was like, sweetie, you don't understand. Like, I would not be allowed in the building. They're like, what do you mean? What? Because like they don't listen to this podcast.
Right.
Oh,
right.
You met them. They came to the green room at our last live show. Remember those two
nice.
married couple?
Yes,
right.
They were lovely.
They're like, what do you mean? And I'm like, you were at my live show with Kim. I mean, Teresa there's no way Teresa would let me walk in. No way. I would be escorted out.
Yes. Yes. So would I, the two of us. Which I don't really care to do these things either.
I mean, look, God.
No.
I want to hang out with no housewife ever when I am not working. Never. Sutton, I love Sutton. I went to her store.
It's a different story.
Let's take that back. I love Sutton, but you know what I mean? Like, no, I don't want to go to that. But they were like shocked that I told them I would be kicked out. I was like, I'd be escorted out by security.
They're probably like, what?
Yeah, we probably in handcuffs.
So let's see what else. Okay, so that I reported on that. Well, if anybody cares, and then we could end it with this. I watched the finale of the first season of The Real Housewives of New Jersey. I watched the finale.
The table flip.
Bethany and Snooki talked about it also last week.
And
they said that, boy, have things changed. They also said that Caroline and Dina and whoever else had some nerve going at Danielle